Okay, so Pokemon shinies, we all want them. Let's just get into this. Pokemon Legends Arceus makes shiny hunting rather easy. They appear in the overworld, so it basically just makes the whole process much less annoying. Anyway, let's go on with it. To be shiny hunting, you'll want to be using the mass outbreak system to try and get the shinies. The rate for a shiny in the wild is about 1 in 4,000, but in the mass outbreaks, it goes down to about 1 in 158. So the odds are ridiculously better. This can go down a bit if you have like complete Pokedex entries, perfect Pokedex entries, and even the shiny charm. However, it only goes down from about 158 to 1 in 128. So realistically, it's not really worth it, and I've managed to catch 4 shinies without really needing to worry about increasing the odds any further. So, first things first, you will be probably saving and restarting your game quite a bit using this method, so remember to turn off your autosave. It's very important. From there, you probably want to get some items prepped. Definitely a ton of Pokeballs. The stronger the better, so Ultra Balls and stuff if you can, depending on where you are in the game. But, you know, if nothing else, lots and lots of Pokeballs, Great Balls, whatever you have. If you do have any stealth items like the Smoke Ball as well, that will probably help, but they aren't 100% necessary or anything. Okay, so the start of your shiny hunting journey will be just at the gate at Jubilife Village. You want to be leaving the gate to see if a mass outbreak is occurring, and if not, you'll want to just load yourself into any area that you have available in the game, send yourself back to the village, and then rinse and repeat until you manage to find an outbreak. These outbreaks randomly select Pokemon, so depending on how many or few Pokemon you want shinies of, your time may vary here. If you are wanting to find a specific Pokemon, you're probably going to have to be reloading in and out of areas a lot, but if you're not very fussy, you'll just manage to find an outbreak, go for a shiny, it won't take too long. Once you have found an outbreak for a shiny Pokemon you would like, best practice is to just zoom in on the area, place a mark on the map, and take a note of what the closest camp is to it, and then go back and travel to said camp. At the camp, you'll just want to save your game, because at this point when you've loaded into the area with the outbreak, that locks the spawns of the Pokemon for that instance. So as long as you keep reloading that save file, the Pokemon will be the same. Now that you've got those Pokemon spawns locked in, travel to the outbreak area and either defeat or capture every single of the outbreak Pokemon in that vicinity. Catching them will be much quicker, so I do suggest just standing in grass or a smoke bomb to make the process much quicker and easier for you. If you do get any of the Pokemon's attention, if they're aggressive, you can just run away and come back. If they are scared Pokemon that run away, you may just lose that encounter immediately, which did happen to me multiple times with a shiny Apom, but because I'd made the save, I was able to just reload it and then go and get that Apom straight away. Okay, so you don't have to defeat every single Pokemon in the outbreak area. When there are 2 Pokemon left, that means no more will spawn in. So therefore, if you don't have a shiny Pokemon, if you didn't find one, you just need to reset your game now. When you've loaded back in at the camp, just head straight back to the village rather than going to the outbreak area again. And then essentially you just keep leaving the gate until your outbreak remains there. There is a chance that your outbreak will have gone. If that's the case, you just reload your save, leave the gate until you find that the outbreak is still ongoing. I have found that once you travel to an outbreak, the odds are pretty forgiving, so that shouldn't take too long. So when you find your outbreak is still continuing, head back to the camp once again and save. That will lock that outbreak variation, the spawns of that outbreak, once again for you, just in case you have a shiny. Just remember that every single time you go into the village and back out, you get a new, completely fresh start at spawns of Pokemon. So yeah, you just want to make sure you save every single time you get to the camp and go and check out the outbreak area again. So that's basically just it, really. You just keep going and checking out the outbreak area. If there's no shiny Pokemon, you want to restart your game, head back to the village, save from there, go and check if there's an outbreak, head back to the outbreak and save at the camp. Keep reloading the Pokemon spawns, you'll keep the same outbreak, and then hopefully it shouldn't be too long before you actually encounter your shiny Pokemon. As I say, just remember to keep saving during this process. You just want to always make sure that if you have loaded into a variation of the Outbreak with a shiny, you've just got that locked in and you can take as many attempts at catching the Pokemon as you please. I did manage earlier today to catch 3 shinies and it took me about maybe 80 to 90 minutes. Most of that as well was just because I went for the shiny Quillfish. I was trapped in an open area on the sea and I wasn't very optimized in my item loadout, and I kept foolishly spending a bunch of time battling them as well. So hopefully with these tips and the proper setup, it'll actually be a much quicker process for you. Anyway, I hope this all helps. I hope you go and find yourself plenty of shiny Pokemon and have a great day.